is due to performance report. Barbara Jacobson would like to speak for 5 minutes. And I think you know the procedures here well enough that you will be told that you've got 1 minute left.
Ash will raise his hand. I said Ash will raise his hand. We've already spoken, and I'll know what's happening. Thank you for the opportunity to raise an issue about which I feel very strongly. The purpose of the reports before the committee is, or should be, to communicate information, not only to councillors, but also to members of the public. Reports should be clear, consistent, comprehensible, and complete. That means written in accord with the rules of English grammar, using language precisely, including all the information about a point that is required to understand it, and avoiding jargon and unexplained abbreviations. The information presented should be accurate, of course, and should be the same every time it is referred to directly or indirectly. I'm not going to talk about the specific lack of complete information in tonight's reports. Public questions do that job. Nor will I discuss whether those omissions are politically motivated or just a lack of competence. I will, however, point out that if that information were provided in the first instance, there would be no need to spend additional time and money providing it in answer to questions, though some of those suffer from the same problems. I know the Council is always looking for ways to be ruthlessly efficient, and this is one of them. I've been to committee meetings where it seemed that some councillors had not made their way through the reports. I'm sympathetic. These reports are like an obstacle course, obfuscating rather than informing. And residents have even less time than councillors to absorb them if they want to submit questions. There would be probably far fewer questions submitted, at least from me, if these reports did their job properly. I don't know whether councillors read the public questions before the meeting. If they do, it might explain why they ask fewer questions than the residents. In case they don't, I'll use a few of the ones I have asked as examples. Quote, excellent progress has been made on completing to roads and pavements plan, works performance, recovering after underperforming in Q1. The current performance is now ahead of schedule by 80%. What did you think when you read that? It makes no sense as it stands, and the reader shouldn't have to stop to work out the missing punctuation and guess at the missing words. The estates function experienced issues. A function is not a sentient being, and therefore cannot experience anything. And it's not clear how even a sentient being can experience issues. This is a collection of words being misused. There are, quote, 13 projects in flight. Really? Does that mean they are fleeing or traveling in the air? It would be more useful to know at what stage of development they are. The minutes you have just approved say Barnet ranked 29 out of 32 London boroughs for numbers in EA. Appendix 3 says that Barnet was ranked 27 out of 33 London boroughs for EA. How many boroughs are there? 32 or 33? There are 32. The City of London is not a borough, but it has been included in one set of these figures. If it's going to be included, it should be included every time. Is Barnet ranked 27 or 29? Neither is good, but we want the truth. And we want to know that you know it. And the answer I got didn't give me the truth about that. What we want now is for the Council to commit to training the writers of these documents in the use of English and in report writing. There is no reason it can't be done, and there should be no excuse for not doing it.
Can I say you sound a bit like Michael Gove?
I don't consider that a compliment of any kind. I am a professional editor, and I take the use of language seriously, I take communication seriously, and if there's anything that this Council is failing at, it is communication.
And very disrespectful of the chair and the councillor on his left to laugh and not listen while a resident and elector is talking.
I am certainly listening to everything that was said. Are there any other questions? In which case, thank you very much, and thank you for the interest you take in the work of the Council.
Will the council do something?
The Council is always doing something, and as you said, is always seeking to improve its efficiency. Now, there was some comment at the last meeting